Alright, let's get real for a second. What is the majority opinion on hitting up shopping malls these days? Let me know in the comments. Remember when the pandemic hit, everyone predicted that e-commerce would make malls extinct? Of course, we do have that whole sector on YouTube, old malls, dead malls. There's one thing that you should know about me is that I love abandoned content. One of my favorite creators, he is an abandoned urban explorer. He goes to abandoned places. And I've always had an obsession with abandoned places. I spent a lot of my time inside of malls growing up. Malls today is a lot different than what it used to be. And the statistics were there to prove it. Shopping malls could go extinct. We already see a lot of shopping malls closing and then big production companies using those shopping malls to film in and leave them for dead afterwards. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. The likes of Amazon, Temu, Shein, and all those were supposed to take over the world, right? The internet felt endless, but shopping malls were practically dinosaurs. But plot twist, over the past year, people have actually been going back to the malls.
The smell of mall is yes.
It's like, who doesn't love a Target run? Am I right? You walk in for one thing and then you end up leaving with a hoodie, trading cards, random kitchen stuff that you didn't know you needed, and a Squishmallow that you also didn't know you needed. There's something just so magical about touching and holding things IRL. Imagining them in your life, in your personal inventory as you stroll around Target holding your nice Starbucks coffee. There's this whole vibe with in-store shopping that's making a comeback. It's not just about buying stuff, it's the aesthetics, the immersion, the convenience. Plus, let's be real, it's an excuse to show off your cute outfit or even your new bae. Like those first IKEA runs as a couple. Totally iconic, core canon moments. So with everyone falling back in love with in-store shopping, I figured it's time to revisit some of the retail spots from our childhood that were absolute fire. And because you liked the first video so much, hey, let's do it again. Circuit City. In a not so distant past, there was a retail giant that stood tall and mighty in the world of electronics. Yeah, we had Radio Shack, and obviously Best Buy was there too, but Circuit City was the shining star that Best Buy wanted to so desperately be. Think of the current age-old debate.
You can only choose one, Walmart or Target.
Lately, I've been quite a Walmart girl. Sorry, Target. The Circuit City versus Best Buy debate was comparable to Walmart versus Target debate. This was a place where dreams of the latest gadgets came true, a beacon of innovation in the era before Amazon ruled the land. Our story begins in 1949 in Richmond, Virginia, with a man named Samuel Wurtzel. Samuel had a vision to bring the marvels of television to the masses.
This is a man who smokes Marlboro cigarettes. What kind of a man is he?
I'm a guy who likes to work on my car. I like to take it apart and put it back together and forget where I am, what time it is. I even forget to eat.
He opened a humble store called Ward's Company, specializing in selling television. This was a time when television was still a novel invention, something that captured the public's imagination. Wurtzel's store quickly became a success. Circuit City was formed in 1977 from Ward's Company. The son of Samuel Wurtzel, Alan Wurtzel, assumed the role of CEO of Ward's Company, aka Circuit City. During an expansion, he sold non-profitable locations and rebranded the store. A new retail model inspired by early discount stores led to Circuit City's Superstore. The 1980s and 1990s were the golden years. Circuit City was like a wonderland for tech enthusiasts, a place where you could wander through aisles filled with the latest televisions, stereos, home appliances, and my favorite, whatever CDs just recently came out. I remember walking into Circuit City, immediately leaving my mom to go over to the music and albums section, putting on the headphones to listen to whatever album they had demoed on that specific headset. The associates in Circuit City were nothing like the Vulture Geek Squad at Best Buy. Circuit City associates wore crisp red jackets and seemed to know everything about the products on display. By the early 2000s though, cracks began to appear in Circuit City's Hardy's seemingly unshakable foundation. The company made a series of strategic missteps that would lead to its downfall. In 2008, Circuit City filed for bankruptcy. It was a tragic end to an iconic retailer that had once been a pioneer. Stores closed their doors, red jackets were hung up for the last time, and the familiar logo faded into obscurity.
Circuit City has sold its last flat-screen TV.
Ed Hardy. When you have a name like Don Ed Hardy, your path is already chosen, and it's one that is destined to be cool. Born in 1945, Ed Hardy was fascinated by tattoos from a young age. He trained under the legendary Sailor Jerry and eventually became known for his intricate designs. In the early 2000s, a French fashion designer named Christian Adigier, I hope I pronounced that right, saw the potential to bring Hardy's tattoo art to the world of fashion. Christian, a savvy marketer with a flair for the dramatic, teamed up with Hardy to create a brand that would become an icon for the decade. Thus, Ed Hardy clothing was born. The Ed Hardy brand exploded onto the scene with its bold, colorful designs. T-shirts, hoodies, and accessories were adorned with dragons, tigers, and roses. Tattoo art that you could wear.
Industry that puts on a show like Christian.
It was loud, rebellious, and unapologetically bold. Walking into one of these stores was like stepping into a world of its own. The walls were covered in tattoo art, music was pumping, and the clothes were unlike anything else on the market. It was a sensory overload, but in the best way possible. But like all great stories, this one also has its twists and turns. By the late 2000s, Ed Hardy's popularity began to wane. The brand's very success became its downfall. The market was saturated, flooded with knockoffs, and the oversaturation led to a backlash. What was once edgy and cool became associated with a kind of gaudy excess. The tattoo designs that had made Ed Hardy unique were now everywhere, and the brand struggled to maintain its exclusive allure. The brand that had risen so quickly had started to decline just as fast. By the 2010s, Ed Hardy stores were closing left and right, and the brand faded from the forefront of fashion. Club Libby Lu. A row of vanity tables lined with bright lights, mirrors, and a treasure trove of makeup, hair, glitter, and nail polish. Y2K heaven was a place on earth with Club Libby Lu. This was Club Libby Lu, a retail wonderland that captured the hearts and imaginations of young girls across America.
Take a video.
Yes, I am.
Well done, Mama.
The finishing touch, a spritz of the store's signature magic dust, a fine glitter that made everything sparkle. Then there was the wish list. Each girl could fill out a card detailing her favorite items in the store, creating a personalized shopping list that parents and relatives could reference future gift giving. The store was a popular venue for birthday parties where groups of girls could experience magic together. Party goers would gather in a special area decorated with balloons and streamers, participate in makeovers, and even take part in dance routines to the latest pop hits. But like all magical tales, the story of Club Libby Lu has its end. In 2008, Saks Incorporated, which had acquired the chain, announced that it would be closing all Club Libby Lu locations. The reason was multifaceted: economic downturn, changing landscapes, and shifting interests among the target demographic. The closure marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of glitter and dreams.
Hey, this is Miley Cyrus. Stop by a Club Libby Lu store.
Club Libby Lu.
579. Among the array of stores, one in particular stands out for its vibrant energy and trendy offering. This was 579, a store that catered to the fashion-forward teens and tweens of the late 90s and early 2000s. It is a sister store of the Rainbow Shops. The store's name refers to the Junior Miss clothing sizes in which the store specializes, sizes 5, 7, and 9, hence the name. This clever marketing strategy made it clear this was a place for young women who wanted the latest styles. The store's bright, inviting storefront pulled you in, promising a treasure trove of trendy clothes from everyday wear to the perfect outfit for a school dance or a weekend hangout. The early 2000s were a period of vibrant fashion experimentation, and 579 was the forefront of it, at least one of them. The store embraced trends like low-rise jeans, butterfly clips, and glittery accessories, all things that are pretty much in style again. Like many beloved retail stores, the tale of 579 eventually came to an end. Changes in the retail landscape and shifting fashion trends led to the store's decline. By the mid-2000s, 579 stores began to close their doors, leaving behind fond memories for those who had shopped there. And as someone who has been to a lot of shopping malls and has seen the changing landscapes of what exactly is being offered to consumers, see who comes and who goes, and even some stores that I thought, be in business forever have disappeared overnight, and it's really sad. We don't really have anything of these stores left behind other than like some clothes maybe. If you still have some 579, you have something from there, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I feel like this video, or if you're listening on the podcast, thanks. Get nostalgic with me, and even the stores that we're visiting today, they might not be there tomorrow.
I